たちと銀行ごっこをしようかしら。
おっしゃる通りです。
Hi guys, how are you doing? Hi Xianyun, how are you doing? So, like, today we... Is this? No, not mine account, it's not, like... Oh, hi Enjoyer, how are you doing? Hi Xianyun. Great beginning. Hey Enjoyer, how are you doing? Now, today we are going to do another account review. It's Inaban's account, you know, like, he joins the stream. So yeah, like showcasing, check the teams, like account. So yeah, it's also like Asia server. Because of that, like ping is pretty high, but that's alright. I mean, like, yeah. Can they drop mavuika leaks now? No, unfortunately no. By the way, also we can discuss news because, as you know, guys, they change Auroron a little bit. Let's say kinda nerf and buff. It's kinda like this. So yeah, they nerfed his damage, unfortunately, a little bit, but nerfed particle generation. Let's say not, they buffed a little bit. Not a great buff, but yeah, kinda changes. I hope they will increase his burst from 9 seconds to 12, because like, yeah, that would be just insane. Oh, hi Naban, how are you doing? Sign up. Hey Desta, how are you doing? So yeah guys, today it's like account review. It's in Inaban's account. We are going to check account, characters, weapons, and they, yeah, it's well a bit. Test different comps, check how it is. So yeah, it's like a little bit high ping, but I don't think it's going to be a big problem. Inaban's like favorite character, it's Neuvillette. Let's first check Neuvillette. Signature weapon. Okay, that's already like, that's alright. Actually, it's already, because like, you know, like all of the constellation, actually up to constellation 3, it's just insane. This one, when Neuvillette is on the field and healed, droplet will be, oh, okay, that's crazy actually. This effect can occur every 4. It means I can get another one charge if I use his skill and burst. So yeah, every 1 second, every 4 seconds. It means I can get like, that's crazy. That would be nice. Like, actually, it's, yeah, we can check it. Hey MZ, how are you doing? Hi Zoro. Thanks for joining, guys. T4 yeah, Dragon. Not only Dragon Lord, by the way. Like, let's check the characters first. I don't know why my Neuvillette is dealing only 50k charge attack on Hyperbloom team in first half for this. He's usually deals, oh, like, you know why? He usually deals like 40. Let's say Zoro, it depends on your team, but it's 15k, not Hyperbloom, it's 15k. You know what's might be the problem? Might be the deep-put problem. I mean, like, you need at least one character with a deep-put set. Maybe because of that. But it should be about 30% difference, not so high. 25%, 25k difference, it's a lot. It might be a deep-put. It might be low energy, like elemental mastery. You can check this one, because you know, like, the most, let's say, electro character, it's a main character who activates your Hyperbloom damage. So that character, like, attacks the course, the ender course, and deals the damage. So yeah, check your electro characters and check if any characters on your team has a deep-put set. I mean, like, it should be Nahida if you use Nahida, or maybe you use Yao Yao. So yeah. Okay, maybe like, that's alright, I mean, like, alright, maybe like we use with another supportive character. We'll check it anyway. Oh yeah, it's account review, Zoro, so yeah, we're going to do... Yes, wasn't this account, yes. Oh, like, yeah, like you can check it, this account yesterday. At the end, we did like pretty good team actually, which I... Yeah, unfortunately, I did only couple runs, but still, it was like Furina, Chiori, Xianyun, and Xilonen. So yeah, anyway, today we're going to do like this account review. I will show like all of the characters, weapons, etc., something like that. Then we're going to do spy lobbies. So yeah, let's start with characters, if you don't mind, guys. Like I want to check like all the characters we like Inaban has on his account. So yeah, it's better to go like from here. Check. No showrules, unfortunately, unfortunately. But that's alright, I mean like... Oh, Yelan as well. Oh, okay, maybe like you decided to... Alright. You have Kokomi, no Nilo, unfortunately. Okay, maybe you missed some characters because you know, if you ask me, like would be like actually yes, I saw no Geo characters, no Ito. So yeah, most likely you don't like play like Geo characters. That's why. Unfortunately no Nilo, you know why? If you have Kokomi, having Nilo, Nahida, you know, like great team, but still it's up to you. Yelan, it's kinda yes. If you have Shinchu, yeah, no need to go for like Yelan. Not gonna lie, even though Yelan can be useful, but still. You have Ayatozo. Yes. We can check like Ayato, Raiden, or Kukishinobu with Nahida. Actually, yes. Oh, Ayato with EM. Oh, no, it's like showcasing. Faruzan. What about Shao? Oh, okay. I know. I see. So yeah, let's say you're not mostly like with Geo characters, or you're about like animal characters. So yeah, that's alright. I mean like completely okay. But you know, like Neuvillette is crazy, especially like with Constellation. So now let's check characters. I first start with like Neuvillette. Constellation 4. Talents, it's like... That's crazy. So yeah, because of that. That's insane. Hey boy, how are you doing? The Forgotten Queen. Oh, hi Splash, how are you doing, guys? You can equip different artifacts and different characters. I will ask you about that in a one. So yeah, you know why? I don't want to mess with your account, to be honest, so bad. Because, like, yes, sir, but would be nice to switch Nahida to Deepwood, if it's possible. That's it, mostly. Because other characters, most likely, So yeah. Like, only, like, Nahida for Deepwood to test. Also... Do you have Raiden? If you even... Yeah, you have Raiden, and that's Raiden is DPS Raiden. No, it's Elemental Master. That's nice. Not gonna lie. No need to consolidate. Yeah, that's crazy. And... Okay, that's nice. So yeah, because of that, yes, maybe, yeah. Switch to Deepwood Nahida would be nice. I'm more like hyper carry to this. Oh yeah, actually... Oh... My account has a C6 dia, so it's automatically... Actually, like Hero, like if you ask me, I like dia a lot. I chasing Constellation 2, second Constellation for dia. For me, she's only Constellation 1. Let's check if I'm not mistaken, Inaban has dia, and he used dia, right? And she is with... Oh yeah, like with her, like let's say, yeah, healing. Ocean Hute, because like, yeah, actually she is literally immortal with this amount of HP, you know? So yeah. I usually use Dia with Deepwood now because of Kinich. So yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Like mostly, you know, like which team I prefer to use as AFK team, it's like this team. It's Dia, EM Dia by the way for Virgin. It's Nahida, EM, like let's say Deepwood Nahida. It's Furina and EM Raiden. I prefer this team as
私につい
AFK
てきてくだ
because
さい
in this team you literally do nothing because you have Salon members, you have Raiden's skill 25 seconds. So yeah, it's crazy team for Hyper Bloom, for Burgeon, Electrocharge. By the way, in 5.2 we're going to get increased Electrocharge reaction. So yeah, would be nice to also Overload reaction, which can deal like, you know. So yeah, you can get all of the reaction with this team. I know it's this team called like Rainbow, something like that. So yeah. Alright, let me get back to the main team. Mostly, maybe I will check Neuvillette's personal damage with the team like Xilonen, Neuvillette, Furina, and Kazuha. But still, I can do like any team you want, Sky. Hi, Lee, how are you doing? Oh yeah, like, you know why Dia? Actually, Dia, even without so much like HP, she is still okay. Like, for me, like, even at Constellation 1, but with higher Constellation, she is even better. Alright, let me check, like, this main team first. So yeah, Constellation 1, Xilonen, Constellation 4, Neuvillette, Constellation 2, Furina, crazy. And with that, it's okay. I mean, like, you know why? In this case, you don't need additional elemental mastery because, like, let's say the best constellation for Kazuha is second constellation, which gives elemental mastery to all team party members. But for Neuvillette team, it's kinda useless. You don't need that because in this case, you do only like hydro damage, and that's it. But constellation for Neuvillette is crazy, especially this one. You know why? In this case, you can do another charge attack because it creates another droplet every 4 seconds. It means like about 3 or 3, yes, exactly, when you properly use his burst and his skill. That's crazy. Also resistant to interruption, also +3 to his normal attack. That's crazy actually. Not gonna lie, I hope... Oh yeah, let me check Xilonen first. Unfortunately, you know, like Inaban, if you ask me, if you have Constellation 1 already, which, as you know, this constellation is mostly about not damage, but mostly about exploration, because in this case, if I'm not mistaken, Xilonen natural point and phlogiston consumption in her natural blessing state is decreased by 30, and her natural point, you know what, if I'm not mistaken, in this case, yeah, you can... Oh no, it's not like... Yeah, it's the same, but still, you need higher constellation. But go for constellation 2 in this case, it's not a bad idea. But it's up to you, definitely. It's completely up to you. I will C6 him in upcoming... Oh, for real, you mean Neuvillette? That's crazy, actually. It's saying... Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, it's saying in a ban account. Hi, Torski, how are you doing? Oh. Oh, I see. You, like, my tag was... Oh, I see. That's alright. I mean, you know why? Because you can get her on her rerun anyway. Let me check the weapon. Okay, that's on... Alright, because, like, you have 2... Like, 3... Yeah, 3.2k defense, which is okay. About energy recharge, actually it's great. Actually, this is crazy. You know why? To play more comfortable play with Xilonen, 220, it's like, you know, it's ideal number, if you ask me. For me, it's 200, and sometimes I just like, it's lagging. I cannot get enough energy to use it again. So yeah, but that's alright. I mean, like, alright. Okay, now let's check weapons. Let me check weapons. Oh yeah, we have plenty of weapons actually. This weapon is crazy. I like this weapon a lot. Maybe one of the best, like second best polearm in the game after Staff of Homa. And yes, no refinement. Actually, I'm completely okay with that. You know why? Refine like 5-star weapons if you are not a whale but spender. It's a crime if you ask me. So yeah, it's better to keep like separated. I would suggest you actually, Inaban, if you ask me, keep at least one at level 1, you know why? To do some testing. It's so fun when you play with a 1 level weapon and do some crazy damage. But still, it's up to you. Nice. Double miss splitter. No Navia, but her signature. Oh yeah, because you went maybe for 1 weapon because of that. Double this one. Lost Prayer is crazy. I want second copy as well. Oh, you use your Nahida as a DPS. I see now. Ah, okay. What about 4 stars? Alright. Actually, yes, you have like enough weapons. And Sacrificial Bow, and this one, and Favonius one. Okay, at level 9 at least. Yeah, that's crazy actually. 5-5. That's insane. Aqua Simulacra as well. Very interesting. You have like Aqua Simulacra, no Yelan. You have like, oh, double, for real. That's crazy. Oh my, I didn't know. I just noticed that. That's crazy. You like Yeula, I see. By the way, like this weapon, if I'm not mistaken, this one, oh yeah, maybe because of crit rate you use this one. But, you know, like, if you know, like, I have a video about Yelan's, I'm sorry, arlecchino's weapon damage comparison, by the way. So yeah, I compared like this one, her signature, white tassel, then black leaf, then yeah, a couple different weapons. If I'm not mistaken, this one is better. Maybe you have only one copy of that. Yeah. Alright. Hi Scuba, how are you doing? Yes, account review, exactly. Today, like, we're going to review Inaban's account. He's online, he usually joins our stream, guys, you know. So yeah, we like going to do spoiler base, some different team comps, you know, damage comparison at the moment. So yeah, account actually, not gonna lie, constellation for Neuvillette, that's crazy. Mostly, but I want to check Arlecchino as well. Just a second. Most likely Arlecchino with constellations. Oh no, without. Alright, let me check stats. Oh, I see. Actually, stats are crazy. That's why you keep that weapon. What about attack? Alright. Oh. I just want to check if you have like I use Glad set actually, because it's not a bad set for Arlecchino, you know. Oh, you don't have Glad set no. For real, so low artifacts. That's cool. How is that possible, you know? You don't have any artifacts for real, or you melt them? Okay, I see. That's why it's a problem for you. You don't have enough depot to build you. Oh my god, that's. But your account seems pretty, actually not new. It's pretty old, you know. According to the number, it's not so new. It's like, as you know, guys, Asia recently changed account numeration from 8 to 18 because of like first number. Back then it was 8, but according to this account is super old. Like most likely Inaban starts the game since beginning, but how is that possible, Inaban? On farming whimsy. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, you're right, MZ, like it's my artifact. Oh yeah, that like you don't have enough actually. Damn bro, that's insane. It's only a few. Okay, maybe your artifact's super broken because of that. Oh yeah, I see. You just keep the artifacts like, oh, I see. Alright. Now I get it. So yeah, you just melt all of the artifacts, which is trash. I was okay, that's HP actually. I see, because of that. So yeah, you just keep the artifact, which is like, I usually keep all of them. But yeah, that's why. So it's a little bit difficult to get. You see, like only one artifact. What about like this one? Yeah, you just keep artifacts, which like it's because of elemental mastery. It's like obvious. Okay, I see. Okay, I got it now. Oh, that's alright. I mean, what if you ask me? Actually, it would be nice to keep some trash. You know why? To like just fill the like your like to fill a space. You know, when you need like one additional artifact to get like 4-piece set. Would be nice to keep it, but it's up to you. That's alright. Hey Toto, how are you doing? I thought only I had low artifact. No, not only you. Actually, yes, I'm a little bit surprised, not gonna lie. But the point is, this team is fully built. Let's check, because Xilonen have enough defense. Neuvillette just crazy. 42k. Okay. That's crazy. I will check artifacts before starting like Spire Abyss. Furina is okay completely, so yeah, you don't need. Okay, alright, and it's 176. Actually, that's insane. What's her weapon? Signature now. Oh, and you have Fasting Desire. If you have Fasting Desire, then most likely you start the game a long time ago, because Fasting Desire was one of the first, by the way, weapons we had. It's like free-to-play great weapon. It weapon comes with Albedo's quest back then. That was crazy insane weapon. We used this weapon on Albedo first, by the way, and on Bennett back then. And Kazuha with nice refinement 3. Actually, you know, like, yes, in this case he got like additional 54% energy recharge, which is crazy. Yeah, great. All right. No more question. I strong box every day. Oh yeah, I see. That's why you don't have, like, let's say, I'm pretty sure you got enough artifacts, but you just melt all of them to get something new. You know what's the problem with strongbox? I wouldn't suggest you to, it's up to you anyway, but why not? Alright guys, so like, it's going to be the main team. The only thing I want to change, if you don't mind, Inaban, I want to change, I'm not going to use Sucrose, so yeah, I will switch this weapon, this one, and I will switch artifacts to do Hyperbloom team. Zoro as also to show Zoro why the damage might be less. Your Raiden is EM. Let me check if you have free artifacts. Would be nice. Oh, bye bye, boy, bye bye. Yeah, Fasting Desire, actually, you know, Desta. Fasting Desire was like, if I'm not mistaken, it's not one of the first, but it was the first like free-to-play R5 4-star weapon and crazy weapon we got from this game. You know what, don't you mind if I switch like the put from other characters? Oh, that's alright. Oh yeah, that's alright, because we have like from either to... Oh. Unfortunately, not even low level sets, you know? You don't have low level sets. You just like melt them immediately. Do anything? Feel free to do anything. Hey Vicar, how are you doing? About 59, actually, you can do more than that. You know why? Most likely, you know why you cannot do like more than 59 on Ocean, like on occasion. You know why? Because let's on occasion. Because if, let's say, if you swirl arlecchino, if you swirl pyro, you definitely can get more than that with vaping. Just like, I will show you throughout the stream. I will show you how to do like swirl with Kazuha or Sucrose. Actually, Sucrose is not a bad option at all, because you can do that by only hitting normal attacks with Sucrose. You don't even need to do like, let's say, her skill or burst. By using her skill and burst, using her burst, you can get additional elemental mastery, and if you have Constellation 6, also 20% elemental damage bonus. So yeah, I will do it like throughout the stream. Alright guys, let's start. Unfortunately, yes, like it's impossible to change. Because I don't want like mess Baiju. If you don't mind, can I play at least one domain to get something? Huh? Is it possible? I'm missing so many important characters. That's alright, Wicker. If you ask me, I can do like about kinda low, like short showcasing which characters would be nice to get in account. Usually, you know, this game, because this game is all about reactions, it doesn't matter which characters you have. You know why? When you start the game, you just get whatever you can, like let's say some characters, that's alright. But after that, you try to build your account and add the characters you really need. But it depends. Like if you can just write down your characters and we can do some adjustment. I mean, like we can just like add the characters you really need to make your account good. Then what is gonna pull for you? Oh yeah, Ali asked me about that, so yeah. Alright, thank you very much, Inaban. So okay, let's start with let's go one. Well, yeah, we have enough. Let me check if okay, let's do couple domains. I want to do. Oh, that's crazy. Your map is like one. Just a second, let me check. So yeah, that's insane. As you see, guys, like let me check economy. Ah yeah, okay, it's like almost complete. Okay, let me check Chasm Underground. It's complete. Actually, I like this play a lot. And all right, let me go to Sumeru. Let me do this one. Baiju. Yes, because of that, that's why in Aban I noticed that, and because of that I don't wanna borrow artifacts from Baiju. So yeah, that's why I want to keep them. And if I will be lucky enough, I can get maybe couple useful, maybe something. You know, I don't even need to level up them. So yeah, I will try this team immediately. Let's check. Okay, 124. Actually, that's insane. And yeah, 124. That's crazy. And you know what? It's like, let's say if Xilonen, like, yeah, she is without her signature weapon. With signature weapon, like, I assume it's about like 140, 145, something like that. But still, it's not full potential. You know why? Because I haven't used her burst. And if I use, I will get... The only problem with this Neuvillette and this domain, at this point, Neuvillette, Constellation 4 Neuvillette deals so much damage, you cannot collect Furina's fanfare stacks. That's a problem, you know? So you cannot collect them. But still, in Spoil Abyss, I think, yeah, we can check, like, true damage of this team. If that's casual, then what's this? Most of my region isn't even 40. Oh, I don't know about casual, actually. Crazy number. Yes. About like, you mean like 120. By the way, Desta, it's not... oh, okay. I still can use maybe... Let me try it again. Yes, that's crazy number. The problem is, you know, like, I don't even need to use his charge attack. His burst is enough. Let me check. Let me show you. You see? Like one burst is enough. That's it. I don't even need to use like his... And because of that, I cannot get enough fanfare. Oh, actually I can. 35. It's because of Constellation 2, by the way. As you know, at Constellation 2, she can get up to 45%. If I'm not mistaken. So yeah. At Constellation 0, it's 30. Alright, that's crazy actually. Insane. If no luck, let's go to Spiral Abyss. Okay. Alright. Okay, then I will use Baiju instead of Nahida. Or maybe Nahida Baiju. Alright, let's check Spell Abyss. Let's check the numbers, because actually it would be pretty fun to destroy the beast. That's the house you. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? Cool. I'm a speedrunner. Rohit is here. Oh yeah, Rohit actually like Geo characters. So yeah. Alright guys, let's do. Actually this main team is okay. I'm not going to like build second one. Don't tell me you have. Ah, you finished. I'm not going to build second one. Let's try just like first one, this one, with Neuvillette. Just a second. But I will test Arlecchino as well. Even though Arlecchino, let's say she's kinda casual, because like yeah, she doesn't have like Guild Dreams and Whimsy. Inaban now farming Whimsy for her. But we can do some tests because of Xilonen, because of Kazuha. So yeah, would be nice to test her as well. But definitely, if you have Kokomi, actually Nilo, it's not a bad option in this in this roster on your account. Not gonna lie, you know. Most likely you have Faruzan Constellation 6. Oh, she's level 40. So yeah, you're not Xiao main then. Yeah, and also where's Bennett? Oh yeah, Bennett is 90. Okay, just a second. Let me check your 4 stars if you don't mind. Just a second, guys. Nice. Oh yeah, he's okay. Yeah. Actually, this 260, it depends which weapon you use. If you use this weapon, I would say 260 is more than enough, but if you use emblem, yes, like because of that, yeah, damage output, yes, emblem. That's alright. I mean, yeah. That's the more you have actually, the more damage you can deal, you know? So yeah, it's like about like 70, 60, something close to 70. Let me check your Bennett. Oh, I see. I see. Actually, you know what? I want to try Xiao with Constellation 6, and I will do it 6, and I will do it as well. Let's do something like this then. Without, yeah. Oh. You need like 60k with Furina, Bennett, Zhongli. Homa. Ayato Hyperbloom with Raiden, right, Dreamers? Ayato Hyperbloom. Ayato Hyperbloom, yes, it's possible. But you want me to use? I use AFK Child Neuvillette when Furina. Actually, yes, that's not a bad choice. You know why? Because Child add you additional normal attack to your normal attack. I quit Xiao main after IC6 minute. Quit? Why? Okay, if so, let me show you the team, by the way. If you quit Xiao, let me show you this team. Ah, your sucrose only 60. That's alright. At least she should be on Vivaset. But we'll do. Anyway, we will do some like yeah. Just a second. Let me just try first team first. Like let's say your main team first. After that we decide. Okay. So Xilonen, Neuvillette, Furina, and Kazuha. For the second one, let's go just Eola. Hi Rohit, how are you doing? I was the OG Xiao main one. Yes, actually I noticed that. You know why? Because your account, yes, you have Fasting Desire. That's pretty rare weapon, not gonna lie. But that's alright. I mean, like Xiao is, let's say, with Constellation 6, Bennett actually, you can do Xiao, like Vape Xiao. And that's crazy damage. I will test it as well. Alright, so let's do this one. It's going to be the same rotation like Furina, then Xilonen. Actually, let's say if your ping is pretty good enough, I would suggest you to do rotation like a little bit different, not this one. So yeah, first use Furina, Neuvillette, burst, then Xilonen, then skill. So yeah, then swill. So let's say better to use like all of the Hydra first, then like Kazuha. But still, with this ping, yeah, I will do a little bit different rotation. So yeah, let's try. My bad, guys. Just a second. Me lagging, me crying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I use Neuvillette, then Furina, then Xilonen, then Chasca. Neuvillette, Furina. You know why you use that? Because you have Constellation 4. But I would suggest you to use Furina first. You know why? To start like when you use Furina's burst, she's starting to deplete your HP. In this case, you can get more healing and get more farmfire stacks. That's why it's better, like when Xilonen on your team, it's better to start your rotation always with Furina. Let me start at 126. Let me start the game. Geo Supermassive. Oh yeah, actually yes. I want to see Brother Ethan in action too. Geo Supermassive. Oh, I see. Neuvillette is enough to get full funds faster. Actually, yes, you're right. I mean, in this case, yes, you're right. Because like Constellation 4 gives you enough. Let's try without healing zone. Unfortunately, you cannot check like the damage output. It's so great. And in Spoil Abyss, you cannot like check the character stats, you know, like all of the affixes. It's only in domain, but it's domain is problem because yeah, it's kind of one shot. Let's try without Xilonen's burst then. You get the same damage. Damage actually is crazy, not gonna lie. Damage is insane. Alright, let me do some adjustment. I want to build second team and go to the end. Is it for real? Like Constellation makes sense, not gonna lie. When you have like, so yeah, with Constellation 0 it's completely different game. Completely different game, not gonna lie. $126. Yeah, $126. Arlecchino in second. Arlecchino in second. Like Dreamers want me to use Arlecchino in second. The problem is, actually there is no problem. Actually I can use it. Just a second. Let me check Sucrose first. I want to use Shao actually, not Arlecchino. You know why? With Bennett. But still, okay, no problem. Just a second. Chinchu is built. Bennett is built. What about Sucrose? Okay. And we don't have any VV set, right? Okay, let's go. Let's use Zhongli in this case. It's been a while since I see Xiao in action. I will do Xiao definitely. I really don't like Sucrose. Oh, that's alright, Inaban. I mean, like, you know why? Why I use Sucrose a lot? Because she is, let's say, free-to-play, great free-to-play character, and we can get, like, back then, actually, I got Sucrose Constellation Sick, like, super early. Because of that, I built her. Now I use her a lot. Especially, you know, when you have, like, let's say, Neuvillette with Constellations, you don't need Sucrose so much, because, like, yeah, but without Constellation, Sucrose is pretty valuable. Okay, like, it's going to be a Zhongli, arlecchino. Yeah, with Zhongli it's going to be so easy, but that's alright. I mean, why not? Actually, we can use Child, you know? And Child will increase her normal attacks. Child's such a great character, he can increase all of your team party members by 1 normal attacks. It's good for Neuvillette, it's good for arlecchino. But now, let's go like this. Chinchu and Bennett. First team is going to be the same. Then I will do some changes. Because, you know what? Like, this Neuvillette, 1 Neuvillette is enough to clear all of the upper sides without any supportive characters. I will try it as well. So yeah, because of that we can like free our Xilonen and free our like Kazuha. Hi Itachi, how are you doing? I'm going Hyperbloom in first. Actually, yes, Rohit. How? By the way, Rohit, have you finished your like first half? Because if I'm not mistaken, you was like about like 2 seconds off, something like that. But yes, it's better to use Hyperbloom. You know why? And by the way, no need to go full Flower of Paradise loss. If you don't have, you still can use Gilded Dreams or 2-piece. You will get enough damage, believe me. I'm good, Voxes. I'm good, thank you very much. Yep, Hyperbloom is crazy. Yes. By the way, I will use Hyperbloom as well with Neuvillette, but instead of Nahida, I'm going to use Baiju. In this case, why Baiju is not so great for Neuvillette? Nahida might be better, because Nahida, if you use, let's say, not only like with D as well, and do some urgent damage, in this case you can increase that damage and also, let's say, wave damage. Since Nahida gives you elemental mastery, you can increase that wave damage. Baiju gives you attack buff, but attack is completely useless on Neuvillette, unfortunately. But for Hyperbloom it's okay, completely alright. I will do Spell Abyss tomorrow. Oh yeah, I see. That's alright. So yeah, just try it, give it a try, because like, you know why? Hyperbloom on the first half is a way. You also can use, by the way, Geo characters, but I assume that you use all of your Geo characters on the second sides. So okay, let's start it. That's crazy, actually. I want to check Furina's damage, like, you know why? Because like in about Furina, it's like 83 crit rate, 180 crit damage, 177 energy recharge. It means actually you can easily use Furina alone without any, like, let's say Furina Hyperbloom with Baiju. Unfortunately, Baiju is with Traveler, why not? Mavuika will be... Yes, exactly. Mavuika, actually, you know, like, I saw couple, let's say, couple threads on Reddit about Mavuika, that Mavuika might be not so great, etc. No, she is going to be insane. You know why? Because she is Archon. And let's say if we got, at the moment, Kinich actually, like today I tested my... by the way, I got couple great artifacts for Kinich. So yeah, my kinich is a little bit more powerful. I test Hyper Boom team on him, and that team is just insane. In some cases it's better than his standard team. Oh, by the way, if you noticed, Inaban gets that echoes, and if you use, so yeah, you see this one. That's crazy. I just actually, it's so cool, not gonna lie. So about kinich. So if we have characters like mualani, kinich, actually Xilonen, we are going to get chasca, Citlali. If these characters already, I mean, like, we don't know about Citlali, but like all other characters already pretty okay and powerful, no way mavuika is going to be trash, you know, it's impossible. I assume that she's going to be crazy as hell in exploration, in DPS and sub DPS. Yes, maybe not so great at supportive as let's say some leaks, yeah, we have some info about like she's going to be not great at supportive at low constellations. So yeah, you need a couple of constellations to get some supportive abilities. That's bad actually, but it is what it is. Why not? Because if she's going to be like Raiden with coordinated attack, with hold, as you know, Raiden doesn't have a hold skill, she holds a top skill, that's it. But mavuika is going to get hold and top skill, which means like increase her mechanic. I mean, like some different like abilities, you know, which is good. Agree. Overload chlorine, so badass. Overload chlorine, yes. Overload chlorine's actually arlecchino damage. Alright, chat. Rate my arlecchino. Oh, I will do it. Alright, let me start with arlecchino.
だからリーウェを貫こう難攻不落くらえみんなは俺が守る左右ルコー雨描きがたしよっやっさせいとささとや権限せいはっと月のように永遠な剣女盤石燃えろみんながそばにいてここから
Actually, yes. You know why?
形はせ
You enough have so great energy recharge on your Xianyun.
貫こうさえいここより登る却下先導ここにあり難攻不落せえ全力攻撃だ左右ルコー雨描きがよっはっや
She's okay actually, even though it's off piece, she's okay.
岩山八九くらえ
I'm not going to use like Shinchu's word. I'm not going to use Shinchu's word. I want to keep it like for. Let me leave and check artifacts. It's not. No. It's actually not great. You know why, Desta? No, it's not okay. I will show you why. Because Inaban doesn't have Glad set and also like Arlecchino. Doesn't have Glad set and also like her signature set. You see? It's like, yeah. It's because of that. Even though, yes, the rate actually crazy, 100 to 250. In my opinion, like this artifact set hurts her a little bit. So yeah, that's why damage is a little bit low, but it's not as you expect. But still, like rates are crazy, not gonna lie. By the way, weapon, it's like this one. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, it means like also pretty low attack, but she needs attack. Bandits give her enough though. high statistics when only good for Eola team. Not only Eola, all for Ayaka as well. Sino. Sino is kidding. What? Actually? Oh, you have Glad set? If so, I can like maybe switch. Except Goblet, I do have 4-piece Glad. Except Goblet? Let me test this one to the end. Then I will switch. If you don't mind. I mean, just yeah. It's normal attack. Great. It's 130. Yeah, that's crazy damage actually. I preserve like Furina's burst to like test damage on these big guys, and then it was more than 131 if I'm not mistaken, something like crazy damage actually. Not gonna lie, it's like couple. I use only one charge attack, and even like yeah, that's crazy. Well, that's 5 characters that you like to play in your account. Arlecchino 410. But you gotta do what's need to do. Whimsy domain sucks unless you have Arlecchino, Chlorine, Emily. About Whimsy domain, you know, like maybe yes. Maybe yes. Oh, about rerun Emily, by the way. Yes, I heard about that as well, Ali. So yeah, we might get Emily rerun on 5.3. So yeah, actually a little bit surprising, but Emily is not a bad character. You know why they want to release Emily in Mavuika? Because Mavuika might great support, let's say not supportive, but great character with in Emily's team. You can use Mavuika's coordinated attack and Emily's burst on skill. In this case you can keep that pyro without any field, by the way, because field actually deals field, Bennett's field can hurt you a lot, you know. So yeah, especially in Overload, because in Overworld that's a problem. I lose so many HP when I use kinich because of that like pyro. You need like yes, Emily helps you because Emily, as you know guys, gives 85% like resistance to pyro, which is cool. In Spell Abyss it's not so noticeable because yeah, you cannot like set in fire that floor, you're okay with that. But in Overworld it's like yeah, it hurts a lot. I lose all my primos after I get Mavuika. On Emily for real? Let's say why not, but it depends, you know why, like Rohit. Because actually, if you ask me, if you have Nahida and Emily are a little bit different characters, they are not the same. Why Emily is good? Emily good in multi-waves environment especially, and if you use Neuvillette Hyperbloom in multi-waves environment, Emily is definitely better. Even though she cannot give like Elemental Mastery, something like that, it's still useless in Neuvillette teams. You know why that Elemental Mastery? Because that Elemental Mastery applies only on active characters. So yeah, so if you use Neuvillette on field, it's kinda not so useful. So that's why Emily, in case of you don't need to recast her like Lumidus case, you just like use it, or like, and it lasts for 25 seconds. Actually, if you ask me, as you know guys, Emily, it's unique character because if I'm not mistaken, only Archons has ability like 100 uptime abilities, and Emily it's an exception because Emily it's only like standard character, let's say not Archon character, which has the same ability, if I'm not mistaken, because we have 4 stars like Lila with the same duration and cooldown, but it's not like duration, it's more than cooldown, like duration is more than cooldown. Emily is the only one, if I'm not mistaken, so you can use it like back to back whenever you want. Yeah, Emily's range is good when you use, but let's say if you use her burst or skill like in the middle of this area, she literally can hit up to the like this point, not to the like this one, but yes, like up to here. So yeah, actually yes, that range is pretty huge. All right, it's a second. How many pulls you have, Lemurs? But Nahida have tag. Emily range is good, I think, too. Let's admit, Xianyun rerun now don't exist. Usually, never release character, always run sooner, right? I want Arlecchino and Pyro Archon. Emily range is good. Actually, Arlecchino will get buff after Snezhnaya release. Maybe. Sina is kidding, definitely. You know, like, unfortunately, we don't have English voice line, and like, yeah, it's a shame actually. But there is a joke with Sino. Maybe I will do the video about that. Unfortunately, it's in Japanese. Yes, like with English subtitles, but still in Japanese. When he told about like the time for TCG, and like Tignari, like let's say, like immediately like went off. That was cool. I will wait for live stream, then I will decide whether to go Nahida Constellation. Oh, about that, Inaban, you know what? I wouldn't suggest you to go Nahida Constellation too. Since you have, like, you have, well, I will explain you why. Your Nahida is Constellation 0 at the moment. Your Xilonen is Constellation 1. I would say it's better to go for Constellation 2 Xilonen instead of getting Constellation 2 Nahida. You also have Baiju. Baiju actually is not a bad character at all, especially for, let's say, if you need some attack buff, then you go for, then you use Baiju. If you need some EM buff, then you use Nahida. And Nahida Constellation 0, it's pretty okay. If you like to use Hyper Bloom a lot, then yes, because Nahida can increase your Hyper Bloom damage by a lot actually, it's not gonna lie. Especially she applies crit rate on transformative reactions, which is crazy. So yeah, she can be DPS by the way, and great DPS at Constellation 2. I mean on field DPS. It's up to you though. By the way, Vortex, when did you get Zhongli Trail? Wrongly Trail? I mean like Rohit, it's not my account. It's not my, you mean like that Echo? It's not my account, it's like Inaban's account. I do showcasing and yes, some like spoiler abyss. It's not my account. Maybe the sales was so bad on his launch. Oh, Constellation, I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, if so, okay, like if you like, let's say, only need one Constellation, then yes, it's not a bad idea. So yeah, if so, yeah, because, you know why? Because yeah, keeping some characters at Constellation 0, especially the characters like Raiden, like Nahida, like Arlecchino, or let's say like Xilonen, let's say it's better to go for Constellation 2. Because yeah, you will get so much, like, it's not damage, supportive abilities, damage, it depends on a character. I'm signing, okay. Hurry around me. Alrighty, let me start it, guys. So it's going to be like second, and yeah, it's about that.
Tendo Bansho! Yeah! みんながそばにいてく歌よ錦様せいやこの剣はわかるかい剣女盤石せや月のように永遠な天理チョーク
貫こ
いや甘いはっ天道万象
雨描きがたし歌よに
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
いや
Yeah, Gladset actually would be better. If you ask me, Inaban, Gladset would be way better. I will try to switch it if you don't mind. You know why? Because yeah, you will get like more damage, I think. Xilonen Constellation 2, please. Oh yeah. Hi Yoni, how are you doing? Whose account is it? Oh, Yoni, this is like Inaban's account at the moment. So yeah, we're doing showcasing, like spoiler base, etc. Something like that. And by the way, on yesterday's stream, like at last like 10 minutes or something like that, we did like Xilonen, Furina, Chiori and Xianyun test. So yeah, just check it if you like. Yeah, you will be amazed with that damage. Alright, at the moment, like yeah, it's Xilonen, Neuvillette Constellation 4, Furina Constellation 2, actually crazy team, not gonna lie, just insane team actually, because it's like 130k with one tick with Neuvillette, just crazy. Okay, let me...
光り輝くがいい。
私は帰ってきた雲が借りなくて
It's 139. Yeah, I saw like 140 something, so yeah, that's crazy actually. And you know why? Because you get like Furina stack, more and more Furina stack, and because of that it increases damage. I saw 145, so actually it's not a full potential of Neuvillette, you know? It's 160, you can do it like easily. Okay, bye-bye, Rohit, thanks for joining. Feel free to use the most powerful Glad in... Oh yeah, maybe I will switch your like arlecchino. You know why? Because Glad set actually, let's say it's a second best set. But since you have so great, like yeah, I will try to like, yeah, I will do it. Just a second, let me just... this one is, yeah, about the shield. Actually, if you stun him, if you destroy the shield, he hasn't so much DPS. I mean, like that mech, like on a previous... On a, like a chamber 2 is way more powerful. Damage is okay, 166 something. Actually, you can do Swagger, but yeah. Let's do Swagger. Actually, you see damage of it. Even though you do like... If you are interested, can see you tomorrow with Vortex. Wanna do my account? Oh yes, of course. Why not, Yoni? It's up to you. Like if you want me to, why not? Like you know my Discord, just write in the Discord. Alright, so now it's like let's change. Let's do some changes. Let's go only single Neuvillette on a like upper half because it's enough. But for a second half, let's try something special maybe. Let's go like Kazuha. Bennett C6, Shinchu, and maybe Furina, and like, yeah, maybe Furina instead of like, let's try Furina. So yeah, let's try this team if you don't mind. Since Neuvillette, as you know guys, Constellation 1 Neuvillette with his signature weapon for this Spire Abyss and upper half is enough to clear it. So yeah, all of them. So it's actually, it's pretty easy, like uppers one. But if you have Constellation 4, like yeah, you definitely can clear it. About second half, I want to use, I'm not so great in Xiao's like gameplay, not gonna lie, but still I want to try him. The team is going to be like this. Kazuha, Xiao, Shinchu, Furina, and Bennett. Since we have Bennett C6, right, like all of the Xiao's attacks will convert it to Pyro, and I can like swill Pyro to get more damage. We'll see how it goes. Arlecchino is Constellation 0, so beware. You will get strong. Yes. Statue without Zhongli. No, you can use. I can do like you know what? If you want me to, like, I can go without Zhongli. Actually, you know, like let's say Zhongli. As you know, guys, Zhongli, Arlecchino, Shinchu, and Bennett. It's not the best DPS team for Arlecchino. It's best team for Arlecchino. It's Overload with Chivalrous, but second one is Wave with Kazuha. So it's Kazuha, Arlecchino, Aiza, Yelan. Yelan is better. But Yelan doesn't give you resistance to interruption and some defensive utility, which is might be a little bit hard, like yeah, harm your damage a little bit. But if you do pretty good, let's say, dodging, then you're okay with Yelan. Yelan gives you more. So yeah, the team like Kazuha, Arlecchino, Yelan, and Bennett is the second best team. Actually, great team. I will try without Zhongli because Zhongli actually, since when you use his shield, use like hold attack, yeah, you lose some time also, you know, but still, like I can check it anyway if you want me to. Xiao has no bill. Oh, for real? Oh yeah, I noticed that. Xiao without artifacts. I just remember. And unfortunately we don't have any. Oh no, he has some. Let's check his signature set. But definitely it's level 20, right? Okay, I see. It's like it's only like goblets. It's broken goblets, but still only goblets. Oh, 29 recharge, just crazy. Animal damage. Alright, then no, unfortunately. Arlecchino-san. No need to. You know why? Because if you don't use Xiao, like I don't want to mess another character. It's better to like switch. If you would be nice to switch Arlecchino to Gladset, you know, and test him. Let's test Arlecchino without, like with Shinchu, Kazuha, Arlecchino, Shinchu, and Bennett. Bennett C6 will, yeah, actually Bennett C6 can like increase Arlecchino's damage, and it's enough, yeah. Just let me choose a character. Oh yeah, I will like place all of the artifacts, Arlecchino's artifacts, to this dude. Since you don't have much, just a second. Sorry guys, it's like a couple minutes because I don't want to mess with artifacts. Unfortunately, this game doesn't give us like pretty easy way to switch artifacts. That's a problem. Alright. So yeah, it's Toma. It's like full Arlecchino set now. Two-piece attack, two-piece emblem. What? It will be two-piece, two-piece, two. No, it's like Oh, bye bye, dreamers. Bye bye. Give him arlecchino sand. Oh yeah, I will do it. Yes, just also vortex. Just for fun, if you wish, you can try Hunter arlecchino. Marcia Hunter said, Hunter arlecchino. I wish Genshin give us artifacts. Loads. Yeah, actually it's the same Desta. Exactly. Would be nice. Arlecchino's Hunter. You know what's the problem with Hunter? Like you mean Marcia Hunter. Yes, I see that you have a lot of Marcia Hunter set. The problem is you can use it because she is pretty fragile. Because of that, yes, you can't get that crit rate actually, and it gives you normal attack. Actually, it's not a bad idea. You know why? Because if you go without a shield, getting this set, it's not a bad idea because you get like for 5 seconds, right? With Xianyun. Let's do it. Why not? Just a second then. Okay, attack. And in this case, would be nice to get a good energy recharge. Just a second, guys. Yeah, that would be okay. So now she has like... Okay. So yeah, like previous sets, like, so yeah, like, you know, like this set was like +2 from arlecchino. 4 piece. She has actually, yeah. In this case, let's switch this weapon. It's actually useless, you know that. It's 62 plus 36. It's overall 90-ish. 27-1, 150. Unfortunately, not enough energy recharge. Attack is okay because when you in team, it increase her attack. I've set with Homo, the ratio will be... Oh, okay, maybe like, let's say at the moment it's okay, 271. I mean... Okay, let me check, like, maybe I can find something better than that. Oh yeah, maybe like this one. It gives me like 24, but it's less attack. It gives me more attack and energy recharge. I will keep this one. I don't want to mess other characters. I just like got like free artifacts you have, so I will keep it. Oh yeah, maybe because of attack, you know. So yeah, like maybe you have like, because this one is not okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I see. Now I got it. Just a second. Yeah. Exactly the same. Yeah, I see now. That will be the, yeah, exactly. We're looking for, yeah, exactly. I did that. Yeah. 291. Where's this attack? All right. Let me put her on a team and check like stuff for Homo buff. So the team is going to be Kazuha, arlecchino. By the way, guys, if you want me to check like other teams, I would like I want to check like Baizhu as well. So just read like write in the chat. Shinchu and C6 Bennett. In this case, I can get 25% attack and also stuff for Homo buff. Yeah, nice. Do you keep only good? Yeah, Yeah, Toto. He like it only keeps, because you know why? I just check it as well. That's actually, I don't know why, but it is what it is. Well, like, why not? That's why the like amount of artifacts are pretty low. You see, like yeah, let's say level 20 artifacts. So yeah, the number of level 20 artifacts is not so high. Literally nothing. That's crazy, actually. I never saw someone doing something like this, but that's all right. I mean, like, if actually, you know why? Maybe it's not a bad idea, but sometimes you just need one piece, you know, like to get like 4-piece set. Crit, yes, that crit ratio is crazy, but like just a second. Yeah, I need to start. Most likely, just a second. Just check like crit ratio of his Neuvillette. I don't know if you notice that, guys. Let me show you. Neuvillette's crit ratio is just crazy. It's not insane. Let me show you guys. Neuvillette's crit ratio is like 49 plus like 36 from artifacts, right? And 342 crit damage. That's crazy. Let me check artifacts. Actually, I haven't done it yet. Yeah, it's 31 to 10. Okay. 29. Nice. And HP, by the way. If you see something like this, it's not okay, but still, it's crit rate. Nice. HP. And crit damage. So yeah. And also weapon. Don't forget about weapon. So yeah, it also gives you 88% like crit damage. That's crazy. Let's use Furina instead of Shinchu. Furina instead of... Oh yeah, you're right. Oh no, Furina. Furina instead of Shinchu. Okay, why not? So like first team is going to be Neuvillette alone. Second one is going to be Kazuha. Arlecchino. Was a crazy, actually yes, that ratio is just insane. Furina and C6 Bennett. Alright, let's test it. Something is 89 UID player like me could only dream for. Oh, that's alright. I mean, Desta, you know why? Actually, now the game changed a lot. Back then, if you ask me, I play this game since release. Back then, the game was kinda difficult because we haven't had enough characters. That was bad, you know. Let's say not enough characters. Spiral Abyss wasn't so easy. Now Spiral Abyss is pretty easy. We have like crazy characters, different regions, you know. So just imagine, like Magu Kenki was a nightmare for me back then because yeah, you don't have like characters to do like crazy damage. Let's say we use Xianyun to destroy Lecter's shield. Like at the moment you don't need like fight against Lecters. Because like yeah, you have like crazy. Let's say we have Risley now, which is good. We also have like we can use now we can use Dendro, but back then without Dendro, like destroying Lecter's Hydro-Lecter shield, and Hydro-Lecter was so annoying. Like not Cryo one. Cryo one was pretty okay. Even Pyro one is kinda okay. You know why? Because you can use Hydro against them. But we had Hydro like Barbara, like Shinchu. You know, and Mona, by the way. All of these characters were pretty okay. But Hydro one was just crazy. It's so difficult. So yeah, I used Xianyun back then and Zhongli to destroy the shield, because Xianyun, by using his skill, gives you some infusion. So yeah, like it was difficult, not gonna lie. Now the game is like, since we have so many characters, the game is pretty easy. Arlecchino HP doesn't change when used with Furina. Oh yeah, you're right. I never imagined Xianyun was used. Oh yeah, he was, and actually he was like crazy. You know what? Let's say back then Xianyun was the only way to fight against that Lecter. Because you use Sacrificial Gravestone, you use like his skill, you get another chance to use the skill, and it's 8-second duration with like 8-second fusion. And since Zhongli is one of the best polearm character, by the way, because like he attacks so fast, and still he's the fastest one if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Zhongli was just destroying the shield like in no time. And that shield was annoying. But yeah, back then it was a little bit difficult actually. Alright, let me try. Yes, you're right, Toto. But yeah, I think Xinchu is better, but still, let's try with Furina, then check with other characters. Let me start the game because I messed up. I got a hit, and because of that I couldn't create a like third drop. Oh, look, an HP change, but she doesn't. Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. No, but you know what, Inaban? Like even without even without Furina, since like arlecchino is fragile, you get some hits anyway, you know? That's why I decided to use not Furina but another character. But still, like, it's alright. I mean, let's because you know why? If you know, like, that passive, like Mercy Hunter passive gives you 12% every 5 seconds, it means even if you don't get all of them, like 36, you can get some of them, and you're right, okay with that, you know? You can randomly get to I'm sorry. You can just randomly get 12%. Since you have like 64, it's going to be like 76. You will be alright, you know? Like, let's say not 100 crit rate, but kinda like 70, 80, something like that. So even without Furina, I think Mercy Hunter is okay on arlecchino. That's actually, yeah. It's like actually spin to win is the way. You know why? Because if you keep that normal attacks. I will continue anyway. Then we will do some. When it's reach half, then done. Team I use arlecchino, Furina, Bennett, Zhongli. Arlecchino, Furina, Bennett, Zhongli. Done. Alright, let me try this one. Sorry, I forgot I used not Xinchu, but okay, let me start the game. Oh, my bad, sorry guys. That resistance to trap is so crazy.
垂れろ。海、私は帰ってきた。
Not gonna lie, it's a little bit annoying. Let me go another characters. Like, yeah, actually, it's better to do some tests. Like, let me add someone. Let me add Raiden, just like one character, you know, to do some additional electro damage. I just forgot I used like Furina, not arlecchino. Not Shinchu. Seems like his bad artifacts are dream. When will Xiphos get the... Oh, Xiphos actually is crazy weapon, not gonna lie. About Xiphos, I don't know. I was, not gonna lie, I was extremely lucky to get at least one copy. Actually, it was second single, if I'm not mistaken, so something like that. That was crazy. Alright, let me go like this then. Or Dia. Add night. No, let me try with Raiden. I think she is going to be enough.
見切りました。
討伐となるがいい。騒ぐな。
裁きの雷
と頬を垂れろ。た海、私は帰ってきた。静粛に。
逃げ道。
騒ぐな。頬を垂れろ。リスクは上がっているが支障ない。
So I don't want to use his burst. Xiphos will come in Snezhna. My second verdict was due to... Oh, for real? Oh, that's crazy. That's when you have like two... Oh, I see now. That's why you have like two Navias like polar claymores. That's crazy actually. Even though it's not bad, you know? It gives you like... Yes, pretty low crit rate, but sometimes it's enough. And it's great for Navia. I see now. Alright, so it's like Furina, right? Anyway, we're going to...
僕を抱えよう。光り輝くがいい。
全力攻撃だ。
雲が借りなく時。よっ。
Yeah, this is way better actually, not gonna lie. Way better.
ここより登る。貫く風。そこだ。くらえ。みんなは俺が守る。よっ。やっ。
お披露目だ。
はっ。こんな運命。
Alright. You know what? Let me... Actually, you're right. Let me add like Baizhu or something to destroy this like team, like this chamber faster. Because if you notice that, you know, this team is way more powerful. I mean, like Arlecchino in this case, great. But I think, in my opinion, I think Shinchu might be better. Let me go Shinchu. So yeah, it's Kazuha, Arlecchino, because I still can get that 36%, you know? And Bennett for the first half. Oh, actually, no. let's do the test you told me about, then I will switch. I can use Xilonen. So yeah, Xilonen, just a second. Neuvillette, Raiden and Baiju, yeah. Just how many 50 series artifacts you have in about? Oh, I can show you, by the way. For Zhongli. Oh yeah, no, Zhongli, you don't need Zhongli. No, Kazuha will give you a lot more damage. If you notice that, I just destroyed like first wave like in no time. It's way better.
見切りました。
すぐに直してあげましょう。
じゃあ行くよ。わけ山の地。
高き私は下げず。騒ぐな。
裁きの雷。
治療しないとな。
どよめく神学。
静粛に。海。私は帰ってきた。褒美を垂れろ。
It's still pretty fast actually. The damage output it's so great, it's still okay. Give some tips. Oh, 350. Oh yeah, by the way, Inaban, about like 50 CV, I actually, unfortunately, don't understand how is that 50 CV. Like 50 CV, it means like all of the rolls went to crit rate or crit damage, right? If I'm not mistaken, something like that. But you need to have like 4 like substats, right? In this case, it's 50 CV. Tell us your secret. Alright, let me try this one. So yeah.
僕をたたえよ。世界を熱狂の渦に。
全力攻撃だ。
Damage is crazy, way better. It's way better.
落ちる。権限。
もみちが散らまく。
お披露目だ。
うわっ。前せい。はっ。やっ。そう。せい。冒険。みんながそばにいてくれれば。
歌え。僕の名のもとに。
はっ。はっ。よっ。よっ。さあ。はっ。却下。前。くらえ。全力攻撃だ。カリナ。
じゃじゃーん。
やっ。やっ。せい。
本用だ。ここより登る。権限。
やめてくれ。
やっ。よっ。
Yeah, she can do like damage like through the shield. Actually, this is crazy. Yeah, actually, this set like even though if your arlecchino is Constellation 0, right? I just love this Hunter arlecchino team. Yeah, this now this is 10-10 arlecchino. Oh yeah, about like yeah, this arlecchino is way better. And you know what? Or let's say, let me just like leave for now. Show you the team. Yeah. That's why Kazuha is so great. Unfortunately, with Furina, it's a little bit like, let's say you need to keep eye on her health, like HP. With Shinchu, I would say might be a little bit easy, even though less damage. Because this Furina is Constellation 2 and deals like actually pretty good amount of damage. So, even though Arlecchino is Constellation 0, you still can get, even without Furina, by the way, even without Furina, you can get, let me try it, by the way, just a second. Let's just do like this, domain. 52 is very rare, Vortex. I just saw little many on others. For real, I didn't know that. If I'm not mistaken, I have one 50 CV. It's like 3.9. No, it's not 50 CV. Like, what is the less than 50? It's like 48 or 40 something, right? I have artifacts with a 3.9 crit rate and 32 crit damage, something like that. Okay, let me just go Shinchu and I will show you that you can still get that. Imagine this team with signature weapon. No, I can't. You know why? Because yesterday I checked Constellation 2 Arlecchino. Like Adesta has Constellation 2 Arlecchino, and she is just insane with signature. She was just crazy. Not gonna lie, especially with Xilonen. That was insane. So yeah, let me just. At the moment, she has like 64, right? You see, you don't need, like, since Arlecchino is pretty fragile and you use Shinchu. Shinchu gives you resistance to interruption. You without interruption you can get this in no time. That's why you don't need Furina. And now you can use Kazuha and just one shot all of them. One shot, but still. Alright, like, that's why, and it's like, it lasts for, it's gone already, but still, like, throughout the fight, it's Shinchu is okay, you don't need Furina. Okay, let's continue. Point. I roll 4-4. If it goes good, I keep rolling. If it goes bad, I stop for the 4-4. Constellation 2s and the Kino doesn't even have. Oh, that's alright, Desta. Oh yeah, actually yes. You know, it's like this. That's why I usually like Shinchu. Actually, it's not a bad, especially for Arlecchino. And if you ask me, Shinchu is great for any other characters with Marushi Hunter. You don't need Furina. Because Furina, like, why Furina is not great? You need dedicated healer for Furina. But with this team, Bennett is more than enough, you know? It's more than enough, and this team is more comfortable. But anyway, you can test it. That's why Shinchu is so crazy. Shinchu is maybe one of the best characters in this game, not gonna lie. He's just insane. I have a crit circlet with, which might be similar but more attack. What's can it? Oh yeah, just a second. Like, you want me to check it? Just a second. Circlet. Attack one. Oh no, my bad. So yeah, 15% up on substats. Oh, 15% substat. Okay. Well, but what's the main stat? Attack, substat, circle, something like that. Okay. Okay, let's go something like this. Oh yeah, this one maybe. 25, 31 and 15. Something like this, right? Oh, you mean like change this one? Like, okay, I see. Oh, I see. You want to... yeah, this one gives me more. Actually, yeah, this is way better. Just a second. Of course. It's one crit rate as well. Yes, just a second. I know. Like, it gives me more crit damage, actually. Yeah, this one. Yeah, a little bit low energy recharge, but it's like, oh yeah, yeah, I see now. So okay, nice. And by actually it gives me more attack, which is like great. Just a second, let me start from the beginning then. I will continue with Furina still, but no, let me switch to Shinchu now. And use Shinchu actually not bad, and with Sacrificial. That's why Sacrificial it's like great, because Sacrificial gives like his skill gives that resistance to interruption. Actually, and damage, by the way, should be the same. You know why? Like, if I'm not mistaken, but you have Constellation 2 Furina, but Constellation 2 Furina is pretty broken. You know why? Because she increases the, as you know, she increases, if I'm not mistaken, after you use her burst, she increases your teammate HP as well. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good option. For the first one, let's go like this one. Since we don't use Furina, let's use Furina and do crazy damage. And did you check your Akasha ranking? It will be crazy now. Yeah. Yeah, way better actually, I agree with you, because attack it's so valuable for Arlecchino, she needs that attack a lot. Alright, I cannot share Arlecchino. Like, let's go maybe something, let's try it. Okay, let's go D. Actually, your D is like, oh, Constellation 5 or 4, something like that. Hi Zhongli, how are you doing? I'm sorry for late. That's alright. That's completely alright, Zhongli. How are you doing? Oh, Constellation 3, yeah. That's, yeah. Constellation 3. Okay, now let's try it. Okay. This Furina is already fast. But Furina is faster, not gonna lie. Yeah. It's okay, but this Furina is fast. It's still decent damage. It's still decent damage, but this Furina is fast. Yeah, this Furina is way faster. I will continue anyway. With Furina way. No, let me switch. let me switch, because you know why? Like, yeah, let me switch. That's alright. I mean, like, about, like, you know why? Zhongli, let's say I'm pretty comfortable because I'm able to answer all of the questions. In this case, yeah, like when you miss some questions, it's like, it's bad. In this case, I just can, like, yeah, I'm more comfortable, not gonna lie. There was a viewers, I'm completely alright. So yeah, it's like, yeah, we're just playing the game. Let me switch to Furina, Inaban. You know why? Because Furina is actually, yes, with Furina is way faster. And you know why with Furina is faster? Because Furina is Constellation 2 if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, this team, I mean, like, overall, it's way better than if you use Zhongli. Zhongli, like, yeah, like, it's actually, yeah, he's not so great. If you're okay with dodging, this team is like way better. For a first team, let's go like this one. Since we have, oh yeah, we can use Child, by the way, you're right, to increase like normal attack, and also Raiden. Furina 1. Furina 1 is most better. Furina 1, yeah, actually I agree with you. I mean, if you mean like, yeah, but Furina is better. You know, like, you know why? Like Furina Constellation 2, yes, it's a little bit different character, not gonna lie. Because she like deals damage as well, so your team DPS is increased. It's crazy damage. That's crazy damage. It's 60. Yeah, that's a good. Even without Furina and Kazuha, your damage is great. Isn't? When you're free, can you review? Yes, of course. Yes, of course I can. Just a second. Let me write it down. I hope I can do it today. Don't get me wrong. It's like at the moment, like it's account review. But yeah, I'll try to do it. Dia. Oh yeah, I forgot about Dia. That's alright. Yeah, it's Dia is better than Raiden. That's alright. Okay, now let's try with Furina again. Yeah, just yeah, it's way better. Not gonna lie. Oh, he catch me. Ah. Yeah, it's a little bit like, yeah, she's fragile, but still okay. When you're free, you can review it. Alright, okay, I'll do. Dia, you say. Okay, if so, if like we like start from the beginning, let's switch to Dia. Actually, you're right. You know, like why? You think about the damage and completely forgot about the characters you use, so yeah, my bad. Alright. But, oh yeah, your Dia is like... Yeah. Oh, right. Zhongli, no problem, of course. You have to use Q whenever free space. Q whenever free space. Oh yeah, you're right. Because like you're right about like Neuvillette.
神戸を垂れろ大松となるがいい静粛にいや
Just a second. Why I cannot like place like just a second. Why it's not possible on your... Okay. If you don't mind, I will switch to this weapon because yeah, it gives me some like I don't need like so yeah. I will switch to this one. Oh, for real 90 level 9 it's yeah. I will switch to like gravestone, sacrificial gravestone. This I don't need tanky deer. I need that actual skill. Crew is an important part of the rotation of the... Yes, if you have like high constellation, you're right. If you have high constellation Neuvillette, that's true. Because in this case, you also can get additional like droplets and can create additional droplet. Also tap. Okay, longer the skill.
騒ぐの私は行くぞ
Damage is crazy, not gonna lie.
Yeah. 神戸を垂れろと
手加減なしだぜ
高き私は下げず
Alright, mostly like it's about...
心配無用
Alright.
いいさ
Okay, now let's try.
前に
お披露目だ世界の熱狂の渦に
みんなは俺が守れもみちは散らまく惜しむ
I see like 225. That's crazy.
権限
風よ精神とみんながそばにいてくれる
じゃじゃーんはっ
とたとせい
Yeah, that's crazy. The cheat like...
月のように永遠に貫こう
風のような雲の行くごと
歌え僕の名のもとに
燃えろみんなは俺が守るはっそれはっよっ
子供たちの歌が声が
My bad. My bad. Seeing this with C0 without signature is crazy. Yes, You know why? Because let me maybe try first half with this team. You know why? No. Let's try second one. The problem is Furina. The only problem is Furina, but Furina is so crazy. And you know why so much damage? It's because of Furina. Not gonna lie, Furina gives you just crazy amount of affixes in this case. Just insane. Because she increases HP and even a little more, like not so much healing, it's enough to get 300 fanfare stacks. You know why? Because if I'm not mistaken, Constellation 2 Furina initially already gives you 100 fanfare stacks, 150 fanfare stacks, something like that. Let me check it. So yeah, it gives you fanfare stacks and HP. So yeah, first constellation, oh yeah, 150. When using like her burst, Furina will gain 150 fanfare stack immediately. Additionally, Furina fanfare limit is increased. So yeah, it's not 300 but 400. It means when you check Furina's stats, incoming healing should be 40%. As you know, like in a one, you definitely know that you can check fanfare stacks, like how much fanfare stack you have by checking this option. It's an incoming healing bonus. The max is 40. Also, Constellation 2 increases HP, while a burst, Furina's fanfare again from increased HP. Nearby party members' HP is increased by 250. Each point of fanfare above limit will be increased. So yeah, max HP. So it's crazy actually. That's why, you know, like it's so useful. So that's why so much damage. So let's say initially you already have about like 30% like damage. Should I go with the... Oh, actually, like, you know what? If your arlecchino is Constellation 0, I wouldn't suggest you to use Whimsy at all. And I will explain you why. You know why I use a glad set? Let me just... As you know, Constellation 0, let me check. You have Constellation 0 arlecchino, right? So yeah, at Constellation 0, as you know, like she gets only 75% fanfare stacks. Whimsy. Yeah, you have some. What? Oh yeah, then so yeah, Whimsy said. Okay. Oh, just a second. You need not adventure book, you need archive, and you need to go to... Yeah, not equipment. Tutorial, geography, traveler, books, materials, equipment? What? Not equipment? Yeah, equipment maybe. Yeah. So... Actually, it's the same, right? Oh, actually, it's the same. My bad. Anyway, it's like, yeah. So, yeah. What's the problem with this set? If you ask me why I wouldn't suggest you to use this set on arlecchino at Constellation 0. Since you don't get enough, like full bond of life, this set actually doesn't give you so much. And if you have great Marusi Hunter with that great ratio, I wouldn't suggest you to switch it. That's why I use a glad set. Glad set, for me, my glad set damage difference and Whimsy difference, it's about 5%. Because when you hit once, you get, like, you initially get like 18%. One hit gives you another stack, another one gives you 44 or like 54%. Like damage lasts for 6 seconds. Which is, so yeah, like increase like damage for 6 seconds, max 3 stacks. It's not independent or something like that, you know, like you just, let's say, collect them you know. And because of that, let's say after 6 seconds without damage, when you switch to other characters, you lose 1 stack. It means it goes down to 36. It's less damage. When you check GLADSET initially gives you 35%. You know, because of that, I would say you don't lose so much. Yes, a little bit, maybe about 5%, but not more. That's why I don't use like Whimsy. I always use GLADSET. GLADSET is crazy, but with your Furina, Mercy Hunter is way better. You saw the damage. Damage is just crazy, just insane. You don't need to. The only problem is like she's a little bit fragile, and because of that, you need to get used to her. That's it. But yes, definitely, no need to go for like Whimsy. You know, like back then, I farm for Whimsy because I have Emily and I have Arlecchino. Because of that, like, yeah, I need both of them, both set. But at the moment, I don't use like Whimsy at all. Because GLADSET gives me more damage. But do you remember, like, I did couple tests with her signature weapon? It was about like 200k damage, right? It's Constellation 0 GLADSET. I haven't tested Whimsy by the, like Mercy Hunter. I will do it. Okay, let me just like do it, try it again. Unfortunately, I hate this stuff. This beast is so annoying. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, that's why I was skeptical. Whimsy is also not effective. Yes, exactly. You know why? Let's say if your Arlecchino is Constellation 1, in this case, yes, Whimsy is better. You know why? Because you get like 100 fanfare, like bond of life. In this case, you have like, you can do more rotation, you know, and more like attack. Because of that, yes, but at Constellation 0, Whimsy is not so effective. You're right. I mean, like, yes, you can completely ignore it. Completely. Even GLADSET, actually, it's at the same level. That's why, like, let's say switching, and I don't have, let's say, my GLADSET is better than Whimsy. But if you have Constellation 1 or 2 or etc., that's even Whimsy, like, yeah, like, you just notice the difference, you know, in damage. It's like noticeable. You know why? Because your rotation is longer, and you can get, like, keeps at 54%. And also she gets resistant to interruption, as you know. It helps a lot. As compared to 100 domain. Whimsy is also, yes. Like, if you don't have Emily, and if you don't have Arlecchino, or let's say Chlorine, something like that, yes, farming Whimsy is a waste of your essence. I agree. It's complete, because, you know, like, I farm Whimsy, and that second one calls something rewire. I forgot about the name, but anyway, like, second one, it's like also needs for Emily only. You also can use second one on Kinich, by the way. It's also a valuable option, but I wouldn't suggest you, because Obsidian Kodok is the way. In this case, so yeah, I farmed about 2 months. I got pretty good artifacts, and I tested the damage, and I noticed that GLADSET is still the way. You know why? Let's say if you fight against like light enemies, something like you can like kill in couple shots, it's a waste of your rotation and damage. You know why? Because you cannot get enough stacks with Whimsy, right? So yeah, you need to switch to other characters and you lose the damage. One stack goes down, it's only 18%. But when you start with a GLADSET, it's initially 35%. let's just say if I get signature and constellation 2, maybe yes, not maybe, like, but yeah, if you get constellation 2 and like her signature, Whimsy is the way, is the only way, because Whimsy for real like will increase your damage, because you get like a full of bond of life, and because of that you can increase her rotation, you know. In this case rotation is a bit like 75% only, so yeah. But still, you know why? Not gonna lie, your Majesty Hunter set is so crazy, and because of that, like, you know, like it's still like I'll just a second, let me tell what I mean. Because if you go, like, if you want to change, let's say you have Constellation 2 and Signature, right? Then you switch this weapon, which is like 66 crit damage, to, let's say, do you have White Tassel? Let's say kind of White Tassel, right? With 70 crit rate. In this case, you get kinda 81 plus 36 from set. So you can just change your circlet to crit damage, or something like this, right? It's going to be 60 plus 36. Yes, you need to do a couple adjustments, but you will get the same ratio with her signature. But her signature is crazy. And also, on top of that, you will get Constellation 2. The point is, your Majesty Hunter set, like 4-piece, just insane. You have like pretty good sets and substats and stats overall. So yeah, you need to test that. I mean, it might be better with Furina, especially with Constellation 2 Furina. Because like actually I didn't expect Constellation 2 Furina is so broken, you know. Yeah. Jade is exact copy. Oh, you're right. Oh, anyway, but you got the point. I mean, like, you get exactly the same, like, crit damage, crit rate, crit damage. You can get the same. So I would say even Majesty Hunter can be better, but because you know why? Why Majesty Hunter in this case better? Because like arlecchino is a normal attack damage dealer, and you increase her normal attack damage, which is actually, it's not like you use that one on the characters like, let's say, I don't know, like Navia, for example, right? You can use Majesty Hunter on Navia when you use with Furina, but yeah, you cannot use like 2-piece like passive. But with arlecchino it's possible. Did I mess up Yeah, I messed up with that guy. When Nahida is on field, Furina, Nahida, EM, Raiden, Baijo, Furina, Nahida, EM. But you know, like Baijo, yes, with this team, like yeah, you can use Nahida. I will try it. Just I want to try arlecchino for a second half to see the damage. Let me try it last time and I will switch, because actually this arlecchino at Constellation 0 is just amazing, not gonna lie. Yes, it's actually, yes, I need to admit that it mostly because of Furina, I guess, because yeah, she's just insane. I didn't expect so much from Furina, and if you ask me, Furina Constellation 0 and Xilonen Constellation, like Furina Constellation 2 and Xilonen Constellation 2, actually it's like they're pretty the same kinda. You know why? Because you get so much additional damage. That's crazy. That's why Neuvillette, your Neuvillette like deals so much damage. It was like 190, 149 by the way, as a max with Xilonen, Furina, Neuvillette and Kazuha. Team will be Arlecchino, Bennett, Shinchu, Kazuha. Other side, Furina. Okay, I will try it. Just a second, let me try this one again and I will switch. Even without like Kazuha's elemental damage buff, it's still so crazy. Yeah, that's not the damage is so great, you just do it like throughout the shield. You know why I changed my rotation? If you notice that, I changed the rotation and I use Bennett first because Pyro can deal with that shield a little bit. And so now you can also try Glad's Arlecchino. No, I will keep like this one. You know why? So yeah, like Arlecchino, Bennett, Shinchu, Kazuha. Okay, let me just go the team you told me about. So yeah, that's why you keep your Nahida like as a hybrid build. I know, because you use her with Baiju mostly. This Arlecchino actually was amazing. I didn't expect that. I usually use Glad set, but yes, if you use with Mercy Hunter and Furina, I will try this team. I never used with Furina, you know why? For me, she is Cancellation 0 and Arlecchino as well. So yeah, and Shinchu for me was like pretty good, but I will try it. Okay, first team is going to be Furina, Nahida, Raiden and Baiju. Yeah, something like this. Second one is going to be Kazuha. And by the way, just keep that in mind. Don't forget your Bennett is Cancellation 6, and because of that, he gives additional 50% damage, pyro damage to Arlecchino. That's actually pretty valuable. And also, you know what? If you use, you can use Shanling. Shanling actually will give you like pyro Reshed with Goba. It's also pretty valuable. Anyway, yeah. Hunter, yes, I agree with you. But you know why? Like, you know, don't get me wrong. Your set like are pretty broken. So yeah, that's why. Let's say, you know, like even like a little bit. Let's say additional attack, additional crit rate, additional something like this. It's like matters because you got like 100 crit rate and 300 crit damage. So yeah, that's crazy stats. For me, like my Arlecchino is kinda 81.1 crit rate and 229 crit damage, you know, with that Jade Spear. So yeah, it's like actually like crit ratio makes sense. All right, let me just like second one is going to be Kazuha. Actually, with Shinchu, she is also alright. I mean, she's not bad with Shinchu, but Furina is better.
これこそが知恵の伝道。
裁きの雷。
じゃじゃーん。
さあ婦人観来です。薬も毒になり得ます。さあはい
逃げ道はありません。
はびこりなさい。にゃっ
ようやくは口に入れはあ
お披露目だ。世界の熱狂の渦に。はい。
裁きの雷。
命の重みを知りなさい。
覚えたわよ。知識をあなたにも。それよっ。
薬も毒になり得ます。すぐに直してあげましょう。
僕をたたえよ。痛くしちゃうかも。
Actually, yeah, my bad. Let me try it again. You know why? In this case, using Furina, like on using Nahidon field is way better. Your Nahida actually is pretty crazy with that Kagura. So yeah, why I used Baiju? Your Baiju haven't had enough energy recharge, unfortunately. So yeah, when you use them on field, but let's try.
これ
Maybe
こ
I'm
そ
wrong.
が知恵
Just a
の
second.
伝道。お記録何をする。治療しないとな。
命の重みを知り。
覚えたわよ。とせふはびこりなさい。覚えたわよ。や歌え。僕の名のもとに。
逃げ道はありません。
薬も毒になり
無我の境地。
すぐに直してあげましょう。さあったようやくは口に入れ。
痛くしちゃうかも。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
裁きの雷。
薬も毒。
世界の熱狂の渦に。
さあ婦人観来です。
はびこりなさい。覚えたわよ。
Yeah, it's better to use Furina. It's better to use Nahidon field instead of like Baiju, definitely. Nahidon field, yeah, definitely Nahida is better because the problem is your energy recharge on Baiju. It actually needs to be a little bit high. All right, now it's like
権限。
みんなは俺が守れ。
歌よ錦となれ。雨描きがたし。
風そこだよ。
it still goes damage. It's going right. Yes, it's like less than with Furina.
貫こ
もみちばを散らまく惜しむ。せえやっへっはいはっまい
股間奥義。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。せいやっふっはっ風よはっはっざっとふっせいざっふっざっはっとと
権限。月のように永遠な雨描きがたし。この剣はわかるかい。
くらえ全力攻撃だ。マイ雲幕仮な
歌よ錦とな。よっ
さやっささふっとさやっはっはっふっとささいみんなは俺が守れ。もみちばを散らまく惜しむよっ
貫こ
よっはっえいふっとはっ
Yeah, my bad. I just like, yeah, I forgot to mark the enemy. So yeah, but like, you know, like it's like noticeable when you use Furina and like, yeah, it's like crazy difference.
僕をたたえよ。
逃げ道はありません。
治療しないとな。手をつなぎましょう。にゃせ知識はあなたにも。じゃじゃーん、光り輝くがいい。
命の重みを知りなさい。
これこそが知恵の伝道。
やっはっ
はびこりなさい。
はっへっはっへっはっいていやへっまずい。最近包帯が値上がりしたっていうのに。却下する。股間奥義。この件はわかる。
マイ
へっ燃えろよっ。
雲がく借りなくと。
Yeah, I messed up with rotation. So
はっへっへっへっはっへっはっいや全力攻撃だ。貫こう。スカイウルコー。この件はわかるかい。やっせいとさとやっ凡庸だと。ここより登る。燃えろ。はっいやへっいやへっはっくらえ。権限。みんながそばにいてくれれば。股間奥義さいよっいやはっはっはっはっ
お道は知らん。
せいささ
I messed up with rotation.
へねへ
マイ
Sorry, I messed up with rotation. Just a second. So you need to get used to it.
Sa 裁きの行く獲物。
That ping destroying rotation so bad, not gonna lie.
手をつなぎましょう。
逃げ道はありません。
良薬は口に。
僕をたたえよう。知識はあなたにも。
すぐに治してあげましょう。
痛くしちゃうかも。はっ
見切りました。
歌え、僕の名のもとに。お披露目だ。これこそが知恵の伝道。覚えたわよ。
稲光、すなわち永遠なり。ひゅっ
命の重みを知りなさい。
Zhongli is very well when this kid. Yes, yes. If anyone, yes, you know, like, oh, you use Petra for buff. Actually, yes, you're right. I just like, you know, I usually try to avoid using Zhongli. Not gonna lie, but you mean like Zhongli, which with arlecchino? Yes, with arlecchino, you're right. Maybe I will switch like Kazuha, because let's test without. Would be nice, actually. You're right. Let me try one more time, then I will switch. I just messed up again. Yeah, let's try it one way. You're right. Because you know why? Like I just like press switch to the another characters several times. Yeah, that's okay. First team I will keep first team. Actually, this team is okay, I'm not gonna lie, but you use your Furina as a DPS character. I like this team. This team is good. This one. Because like yes, Baiju, the only problem by the way, just like keep that in mind, I would suggest you to do that. You give Baiju a lot of energy recharge. In this case, yes, you can, because he's a like mostly Dendro applicator and a healer, that's it. But your Nahida is a DPS in this case. Let's go Zhongli. Without Kazuha, yeah. Arlecchino. Xianyun Bennett. And it breaks Joe, yes, way more faster, you're right. I mean, yes, it's like... Oh, this one is good.
逃げ道はあります。全部丸見えね。私のお家にいらっしゃい。世界を熱狂の渦に。
すぐに直してあげましょう。
治療しないとな。覚えたわよ。痛くしちゃうかも。
見切りました。良薬は口に苦い。
これこそが知恵の伝道。
逃げ道はありません。命の重みを知りなさい。
光り輝くがいい。はびこりなさい。
薬も毒になり。裁きの雷。貫こう。
剣女盤石、全力攻撃だ。
歌よ西となれ。雨描き。はっと。やっ。はっ。はっ。と。やっ。はっ。さ。はっ。ふっ。やっ。
難攻不落。燃えろ。みんなは俺が
左右ルコー。やっ。せい。
天道万象。
貫こう。はっ。はっ。さっと。はっ。やっ。はっ。やっ。みんながそばにいてくれる。股間奥義。雨描きがたし。さっ。
Yeah, this is way better. I mean, like, it's easy to use because of Zhongli. Zhongli destroys the shield so easy. About Petra, yes, Petrax is not a bad option, but in this case, it's like you need to get the proper, crystal.
手をつなぎましょう。私のお家にいらっしゃい。治療しないとな。
すぐに直して。
全部丸見えね。歌え、僕の名のもとに。
見切りました。
痛くしちゃうかも。僕をたたえよ。これこそが知恵の伝道。
良薬は口に無い。さあ、逃げ道はありません。
覚えたわよ。
So yeah, if you do proper rotation, actually with this team, like Furina, Nahida, DPS Nahida, it's like pretty easy to use rotation. Alright, now let me...
剣女盤石、天道ここにある。みんなは俺が守れ。
せふっよっつぶやっ左右ルコさはっやっはっやっさつぶはっせいやっさつぶふっはっふっふっせい権限燃えろ雨描きがたしやっ
岩山八九天道万象。
いや全力攻撃だ歌よ錦となよっさとふっとさはっさとさや却下するはい動くこの剣はわかるかいへへほっへとふっささはっさやはっよっ
Alright. The last one. Let's check it.
裁きの雷
Oh yeah. And like this one's like it's better to like go down, especially with this team. When you use kinda hyper blue team with Nahide especially, I would suggest you to not use like go like right here.
逃げ道はありません
手をつなぎましょう。じゃじゃ
You know, something like that, you know?
ーん。治療しないとな。
命の重みを知りなさい。
ふふ。はっ。や、私のお家にいらっしゃい。
ミック
僕をたたえよ。
すぐに直してあげましょう。
世界を熱狂の渦に。
Very comfortable, yes. With Zhongli, not gonna lie, but you know why? Not gonna like if you if like with lower ping actually, even without Zhongli, you can do like pretty good. You can dodge attack. With that ping, yes, it's a little bit difficult, but yes, Zhongli definitely destroys a shield just like in no time. Not gonna. If you notice that, like one skill and only one burst.
権限
剣女盤石。
みんながそばにいてくれる股間奥義はいはっさ
天理チョーク。
よっふっやっつぶふっふっ燃えろ
Yeah, my bad actually.
この剣はわかるかいはっ歌よ錦とはっはっやっ
I messed up like and used all of that max, then destroyed the shield. Let me try it again. You know why? Because you can finish first one as well, like pretty fast against like these two ruins.
裁きの雷
手をつなぎましょう。光り輝くがいい。じゃじゃーん。
薬も毒になり得ます。
全部丸見えね。これこそが知恵の伝道。
さあ、婦人観来です。
や、やったせ。はっ。
Yeah, you see? Like way
や、
faster.
痛くし。
Way faster, yeah.
天道万象。
却下するねへっ
た隙あり。ふやふ
せ雨描きがたした
はやふ
Fortunately, that's the construction.
は天理チョーク。
全力攻撃だよっ股間奥義形は静止やっ
Yeah, this is way.
はっさ
難攻不落。
いやくらえへっ
天道ここにある。
みんなは俺が守れ歌よにしたはっさっさっせいはっ貫こうやっ
Yeah. You need to destroy the shield and okay, I like that Hyperbloom team, not gonna lie, with Baizu. I will go through, I'm doing my dailies. Oh, hi Smooch, how are you doing? Welcome. Timur, this one. Oh yeah, like, so, like, today, arlecchino with Mercy Hunter is okay, but if you notice that in about it mostly because of Furina. Furina just gives a lot crazy amount of affixes, not gonna lie. So yeah, it's not because of Mercy Hunter actually, you know? So yeah, even though yes, Mercy Hunter is okay, and you can get like all of the stats, but with Zhongli it's kinda not so useful, you need to get some hits, you know? Anyway, the ratio is pretty good. You can switch and do some adjustment, you know? But yes, it's useless because like overcapping crit rate is a bad idea. Other than that, let me check which team we can use. Let's check the characters. Actually, I wanted to use... Oh yeah, unfortunately your Xiao is not builded. Oh yeah, we can use AFK team, right? No, yes, with Baizu, unfortunately. Only. You know, like, don't get me wrong, well, you have a great characters, but because of artifacts, like, yeah, you cannot use so many teams. I would suggest you, if you ask me, keep some artifacts, not gonna lie. You know why? Because if you keep the artifacts, you can at least build some of your characters. You know, like, even though they are not going to be super powerful, you still can, like, let's say, if you get something trashy, just keep it. No need to level up. You know why? Let's say just like you can use them as like kind of supportive characters, you know? Yes, like your artifacts are broken as hell, like all of them. You keep only best artifacts like you can get. This one was good actually. Oh, I'm good, Smooch. Thank you very much. I'm good. I just like, yeah, today, Smooch, we are doing like a country view. It's like in Aban's account. And yes, like, great characters, not gonna lie, especially Neuvillette. But, you know, like, I am amazed with Furina Constellation too. She's just insane, not gonna lie. She's so valuable. She gives so many, like, affixes and buff. It's just insane how great she is. I didn't expect that, actually. I thought she's kinda like, you know, like, let's say on paper, she looks kinda mid, not so great, but no, she gives like that additional fanfare stack. Oh, by the way, let me check something like this. Let me go to the domain, and I want to check the buff I get, you know, but wasn't not with Furina. I will use a team like... Just a second. Furina. I want to check like... How about Ayaka? I have you know why? I usually like cryo in this game, especially Ayaka and Shenhe. Like Shenhe, if I'm not mistaken, let's check it. Shenhe without constellation, it's oh, you have constellation 1 for real? Can be used one more time. It's like, oh yeah, it has skill if I'm not mistaken, right? Spirit, yeah, it has skill. Oh, you like Shenhe then? Oh, I didn't know that. But why so low attack? Oh, you use Favonius one. For real? Just a second. Oh yeah, pretty high energy cost, that's why. I see. Pretty high energy cost. I can try it. I want to try Ayato Hyper Bloom, by the way. So yeah, I will try it in Spiral Abyss. Hi Gear, how are you doing? Only problem with my Ayaka is energy charge, but it compensates with crazy charge. And attacks, yes. If you use Shenhe, then yes. Shenhe gives you like charge attacks, and because of that, using her burst is kinda, let's say, additional damage. Alright, let's try. I want to check. Oh yeah, actually, let me just get full health and check like, because as soon as you use her burst, you get, oh yeah, I cannot use her burst. Oh, come on, just give it. I just, like, unfortunately, in Spiral Abyss, you cannot check that. So, let me just get rid of, oh yeah. For real. Just a second. Oh my. That's why I don't use Furina in Overworld. When you cast her skill, it lasts like forever. Kinda. That's why it's when you do some video footages, something like that. So yeah, they're on the field. It's annoying. Alright. Let me just check Furina constellation, because I saw like some players like or use like went especially for Furina constellation too. So yeah, at the moment I don't have any incoming killings, right? Oh, for real, that's crazy actually. Like without anything you immediately get like 25, it means like 256 fanfare stacks. That's crazy actually. And if you use some... It's already 40, so yeah, you just, that's insane. That's why, by the way, Arlecchino, like, or Neuvillette, it's so crazy with like, because you get all of the like incoming healing, like all fanfare stack in no time, immediately. And actually you're right, you don't even need to use any healer. That's like slight healer, let's say, not dedicated one, but let's say Bennett is okay, Cookie Shinobu might be pretty good enough. I mean, single target healing is more than enough. That's crazy actually. Alright, let me just look. But you know what's the problem in Aban? The problem is you mostly rely on, let's say not rely, but to deal like in enhanced damage, you rely on Furina a lot. So I would suggest you maybe just a second. Because if no Furina on your team, damage is kinda okay, but not great, you know? So yeah, let's say second constellation for Xilonen will help you a lot. About Nahida, actually, you know, like what? It's, yeah, definitely, because if you use a Nahida, even on field, DPS, it would be nice to get second constellation. About Neuvillette Constellation 6, it's up to you. As I know, like, you can use his charge attack, like, kinda non-stop with, like, this one, right? So yeah, it gives you, like, each absorbed droplet will increase the duration of charge attack by 1 second, which is crazy. So yeah, it's non-stop charge attack for him at Constellation 6. Also, it increased, like, hydro damage and damage dealt with. So yeah, that's crazy constellation. It's up to you though, like, if you want him, like, but Constellation 2 Arlecchino is also not a bad option, because at the moment, like, Arlecchino is the best DPS in the game. She's not so comfortable because, like, she is a little bit fragile, but she's great. About Neuvillette is Neuvillette. I mean, like, yeah, what can I say? Let me try Ayato if your Ayato is builded, just. Wait, just a second. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, like, it's like Elemental Master and Dender. Okay. Hey, unknown question. Does artifact affect how much Furina can heal characters? Yes. Because the more HP you have, the more healing is. But let me check it just a second. But it depends only, like, if, like, you just say me which constellation Furina is. If you're constellation 0, then but yes, it depends on your HP. The more HP you have, the more healing is. Oh, but keep that in mind, unknown. Furina can heal you even without switching, like, to her healing mode. Even if you don't switch to that mode, I mean, like this one, right? You can heal your teammates in, like, this mode by using her burst. You can check it in the talents, because this one not only gives you fanfare stacks, also if you check that, fanfare to incoming healing bonus conversion, so you can get a little bit more healing. It's pretty low, but you can get some, you know. So yeah, she still can heal even if you use, like, her saloon members. But healing, yes, you need HP. HP is, like, you don't need to overcap that. It's 40k anyway. I will go. I have to give him glad set. I have good. His artifact is whatever. You're welcome, but you can give him glad. You mean like Ayato? No, that's alright. I mean, like, you know what? Since you don't have enough artifacts, like, I don't want to mess all of them. I just change arlecchino, and that's it. So yeah. But yes, Furina DPS on field with Baiju, it's not a bad option. Not gonna lie, it's crazy option. So yeah, you get a shield, and you also do some damage. It's crazy damage. But you know, like what? Like, I would suggest you to go, like, for Xilonen. Like, let's say if you can, if you have extra Primogems, go for Xilonen Constellation too. Because at the moment, all of your let's say, like, crazy damage relies on Furina only. That's it. Because if no Furina, not so great damage, unfortunately. That's bad. Because let's check it, by the way. Wait, I still have time. So yeah, let's go like the team like this. That mode you are saying you don't need to use burst. You can check where. Yes, like, it's Constellation 2 only. It's if you cancel his CA and see Furina will heal. Yes, with Constellation 2 in your case, but at Constellation 0 she is not like this. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, so like what I want to say. So if you, let's say, go like this team and Kazuha, right? This team is broken as hell. Just let's try it. It's Constellation 2. Alright, but just a second. So you use Furina. Yeah, bad habit.
高末となるがいい雲が借りなくとき
Now let's switch Furina with child. In this case, you cannot get like even close. Let's check it. I'm curious as well because let's go the same team, but go child. Even though child, as you know, like can increase like normal attack, which is like kind of buff. Yeah, that was let me do it again. So yeah, like using a burst or Xilonen burst is like completely like a waste of your time. Furina is so valuable that yes, but you know like why she's so valuable in your case? She's Constellation 2. That's why you can heal, etc. without, and like, yeah, she increase like, but actually she doesn't heal, she just increase, like, you know, like she heals. But why she heals? Since she increase HP of your teammates and herself, that's why your healing is so high. I mean, like, let me just like, let me tell you, like, just a second. At Constellation 0, when you use like Furina in this state, in buff state, you know, like in buff state, her outfit is like it's helmet, like it's dark. It's not like this. This one is healing state. This one is buff state. Let's say Saloon member state. So yeah, when you use her burst in this state, she can heal you. Her burst can heal you at Constellation 0 by not so much, a little bit. But since Constellation 2 gives you additional HP, that healing increase, you know? So that's why you can heal even without, like, let's say, any other, like, dedicated healers. What will be that team? Oh, which one? Furina is so valuable that I will try to put Furina Neuvillette team and after instead of I will get Xianyun. Oh yeah, about Xianyun, yes. Actually, Xianyun Constellation 2, it's crazy. Why? Because Xianyun can increase your Furina Saloon members damage. Also, Xianyun can create drops for your Neuvillette and also increase your. So yeah, that's crazy team. Not gonna lie, insane team. Gives survival. Not only that, like she also increases like Saloon members damage, which is crazy. You're like Toto, if you remember yesterday we did like a Destes account, and if you check at the end, like 20 minutes at the end, we did the team like Xilonen, Furina, Chiori and Xianyun. And I keep Furina and Chiori off field and use Xianyun on field. You know, like I destroyed that beast like in one shot. Just check it. That's crazy. You know, like the crazy amount of damage. My final Neuvillette will be Neuvillette, Xianyun, Kazuha, Xilonen. Actually, it's not a bad team. Not gonna lie. Yeah, like Constellation 6, Constellation 2, Xianyun, Kazuha Constellation 2, and Xilonen Constellation 2. That would be crazy. Crazy. Yeah, that's 2 is skill buff. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy because like she like, but you need to keep your Furina on field, and that's not so difficult task, you know. Yeah, you use her skill, your burst, and that's it. So yeah, yesterday, like, that was crazy damage. Chiori deals with that Tomato 100 damage, just crazy. 100k damage with tomatoes. Alright, let me try with child without Furina, by the way. Just like, the point is, in about, like, your Furina is so crazy. Like, Constellation 2 Furina is so great. Without Furina, damage output, it's kinda a little bit low. Just let's try it. $60, you see, like, it's a twice less, it's like 70. It's not twice, actually, not gonna lie. It's a little bit like, but it's a little bit low. Let me try it again. It's low. Your Furina actually is crazy, not gonna lie. And I didn't expect Furina Constellation 2 is so great. That's insane. $96 first, actually. 159 for real. Actually, it's close to that. Let me try it again. My bad. But how is that? Just a second. Then, like, just a second. Let me do it again. Interesting. My bad. Just, yes, like, I messed up with rotation because, like, just a second. No. Let me reply. Let me do it again. ISO 159, if I'm not mistaken, or was it 59? Okay. $79, it's like, yeah. No, it was 79 actually, yes, my messed up. Maybe I like the numbers like went like. No. Just a second. Let me try it again. 178. I saw 178 actually. No, it's like 149, like, and 178. Just a second. Last one. No, it's not. It wasn't like that. It's like 70 something ish because that was indeed. Oh yeah, I think so. Pyrus will make it crit wave. Yeah, maybe because of that. Because it's like vaping, but not hydro damage. Yes, it's because of that. Because I saw the number 187. It's vaping. You're right. It's vape damage. It's not because of that. That beast. Now. But still, like, let's say hydro damage, it's like kinda 79, you know, like 80k. But with Furina, you get like 129, you know? That's crazy. That's complete. I mean, like, Furina gives you about like 50% more damage. Now let's try with Furina. So yeah, the point is, like, to get like maybe second grade team. But you know, like what? This Pile Abyss, I mean, this one is upcoming ones as well. It's usually like they just like made one of the sides pretty easy, like this one, you know, but second one pretty difficult. It's like about elements, something like that, element check. You remember that? Or maybe some shields now, or resistance. By the way, in this case it's resistance, mostly not the shields, because all of the enemies has great resistance, especially like this ones. And if you have like red shed, then you can even do damage throughout the shield. Yes, this one is pretty tricky, not gonna lie. You need to destroy the shield to do damage, but still, red shed help a lot. Now let's try with Neuvillette. Oh yeah, you're right. It's like it was like a it was vape. But it's completely different, you see, like the damage difference is so crazy. It's about like maybe 40 to 50% different damage, because like you just destroy them with it in no time. You just use only one cycle of droplets and that's it. You don't need even second one, you know. So yeah, the point is, your Furina is so powerful, she can just like crazy, especially with Xilonen. That's why. Let's try another team, just a second. Let's, you know, like, let's do like this team. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's why I would suggest you to go for, like, you know, like, if you have extra Primogems, definitely Constellation to Xilonen would help a lot. Constellation to Nahida, since you have. And if you want to, like, arlecchino with Constellation and weapon, but if you, let's say, arlecchino with Furina, if you notice that, and Mercy Hunter, just crazy amount, like different, like the team is completely different because of Furina, unfortunately. Now, let's check this team. Instead of going for Neuvillette, let's try this one. And Kazuha. You know why? Because if Furina can buff your Neuvillette, why she cannot buff your Shinchu? No, I'm scared of my Furina. Yes, your Furina is crazy, not gonna lie. Your Furina is just insane. She's just like... And, you know, if you ask me, let's say, I would say Furina, in this case, is better than Xilonen. But Xilonen is Constellation 1, but still. They're both valuable, not gonna lie, yeah. And, you know, why Xilonen is so great? You can activate Xilonen's buff and debuff in like couple normal attacks, which is crazy, so easy, like way better, like easier than using Kazuha. Also, since she can heal, your Furina can still heal because of Constellation 2 and incoming healing and HP increased. You see the damage, which is crazy. You know, like it's Shinchu, level 80 Shinchu. It's level 80 Shinchu. Just as let me try it again. Yeah, it's level 80, and I actually messed up with rotation because, like, in this case, it's better to use.
お披露目だ。歌え、
Just
僕の名のもとに。
それ響け格のね左右ルカ
風の無駄雲の行くごと
it's 70k by the way. You see, it's way faster. By the way, his skill is 70k. Let me do it again. It's 70k skill. 70k, yes, it's 70k skill. That's crazy. I mean, like, and that's Shinchu. By the way, if you increase his, like, let's say your Shinchu is okay, yeah, but you mostly focus on, you use emblem set, which is like increase his burst damage, not skill damage, you know?
僕を称えよう。光り輝くがいい。
それどよめく進学か歌よ錦とな
雲が借りなく時
この剣はわかるかい
Yeah, 77k. Let me try this one.
ガジャーン。歌え、僕の名のもとに。
分け山の地左右ルカ
せい風の無駄雲の
雨描きがたしこの剣はわかるかい
62? But yes, like you don't need to use Neuvillette, Inaban. Yeah, you just don't need to use Neuvillette. That's it. I'm scared. Yeah, you don't need to. And by the way, you can do the same literally with any other characters. Yeah, it's a little bit late, but yes, let's do another test. Let's check your other character. Because you know why? As you know, Furina and Xilonen in this case, they are pretty universal, let's say flexible characters. They can buff all of the fake characters you have. Right? So in this case, let's go the characters like oh yeah. Oh yeah, Pyro, it's kind let's try it. Oh, hi Kakarot, how are you doing? My face is literal. Yes, that you don't need to use Neuvillette, by the way. You can use like Shinchu, you can destroy all of them. That's why this like Furina is just crazy. But if you get Xilonen, Constellation 2 with her signature, yeah, that would be just crazy. But why I suggest you know why? Because you can use Furina on one side and Xilonen on another side. And you will be like get like two pretty good teams. Okay, now let me try. I need to use like something like
熱
that.
々でしょ。
どよめく進学か
お披露目だ。世界を熱狂の渦に。
もみちば散らまく惜しみ
話が通じないなら叩くまででしょう。はあ、それ。は
Yeah, it's not that great actually.
ウオパー。火を吹け。
But still, it's okay.
やあ。それ。やあ。
It's 80 like
やあ。
yeah, Shinchu is better. Shinchu is still better. You know why? Shinchu gets resonance as well. With Furina, it's like about 25 increase HP. Yes, it's not like actually helps in damage for Shinchu. Shinchu scales on attack. But yeah, like crazy. That Shinchu, let me check your Shinchu. And you can increase the damage, by the way. You know why? In this case, you mostly use Shinchu like with energy recharge. But if you lower this a little bit, you can deal more damage. Crazy, it's sacrificial. And emblems, that's insane. Not gonna lie. You are still streaming? Yes, I'm about like to finish the stream in Aban. Oh, Kakarot, my bad, I'm sorry. Because yeah, today Kakarot, we're doing like Inaban's account showcasing and testing, something like that. So yeah, crazy account, not gonna lie. With Neuvillette, with crazy Furina. Furina is just constellation. I didn't expect that. Other characters as well. Xilonen, then Baiju, Nahida by the way, also pretty good. But Nahida is DPS. I surprised with Nahida because she's not bad with Baiju. Then unfortunately, like Inaban doesn't have enough artifacts. So yeah, we cannot like, you know, like let's say we can, but we need to switch artifacts, and that's a mess. So yeah, I decided to not doing that. Oh, Arlecchino, by the way, we also test Arlecchino with like Furina. That's crazy actually. Furina just gives so much affixes. So Arlecchino Constellation 0 becomes like insane DPS character. I must say, I didn't know my Furina. Yes, that's alright. I mean, like, that's why, you know, like, actually, if you ask me in Aban ads, that's a little bit problem. And I will explain why. Because at the moment, without Furina, the damage is like, let's say, you notice that if you switch Furina with Child, even though Child gives additional normal attack, the damage output about like 40 to 50% less. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I would suggest you to buff to get cancellation and weapon if you can for Xilonen, or maybe like, so it would be nice to get like at least this one. About Neuvillette, Constellation 6, it's up to you. If you want to go for Constellation 6, he is going to be crazy, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, by the way, let me try this thing. Just the last test, because let me go something like this. Let's go this thing. What cons? Oh yeah, I will show you. Like Kakarot, he has Constellation 2 Furina and Constellation 4 Neuvillette. But Constellation 2 Furina gives so much affixes, like that Shinchu becomes the crazy DPS. You see? You see, like damage is crazy. Alright. Let's say it's okay. It's not something special or something like that, but it's okay. Anyway, Furina, like, yeah, your Furina is crazy. I will get Constellation 3 Xilonen and Constellation 6. Oh, for real. About Xianyun, actually, you know, like, let's say, it's okay. You know why? So many players skipped that Xianyun, but Xianyun is crazy for Hydro characters. She is great for, not for Hydro, by the way. You know that Xianyun can buff not only Furina, Chiori. She can buff Goba. If you use Goba, by the way, melt Goba, it's possible. We're like, so yeah, she can buff like all of the off-fielders, you know? So yeah, like, by the way, like Yao as well. Can she? No, she can't, my bad. So yeah, it's only off-fielders. Chiori, Goba, Furina, Neuvillette. So yeah, she's great actually, especially if you like Neuvillette and you want to buff him. So yeah, Xianyun is the way. About Constellation, it's up to you. You know why? Because even without Constellation, she's okay. But with Constellation, yeah, additional 35% buff, Hydro damage, it's crazy. Alright. guys, it's about it. Like, yeah, it's a little bit late and I'm about to finish the stream, but thank you very much, like, Inaban. That was crazy, not gonna lie, because I haven't tested Furina Constellation 2 so much by far, and because of that, yeah, I'm pretty amazed with Furina Constellation 2 as well. She's crazy. She's just insane. It's like, you know, like your Xilonen Furina team is just crazy. You cannot any other DPS in your roster, like anyone. Let's say, I don't know, like maybe. Unfortunately, you don't have like enough 4 stars, but like let's say without like artifacts. So yeah, that's a problem a little bit. That's all right. Crazy. All right, let me build the team. And yes, you like Fontaine Zone. Just a second, let me.
拙者を連れて行くのか?
Oh, that's alright. You're very welcome. Please for Furina. I don't want to use Furina with Neuvillette. She is very valuable for. Yes, exactly. That's why I would suggest you to like get like another character. Let's say Xianyun can be that character. Xilonen can be another one. But yes, Furina is super valuable because you can use Furina with Xinchu. You can use Furina like with Hyperbloom. Actually, yes, not a bad option. So yeah, you can like, let's say you need to free Furina, like to use on other teams. But unfortunately, let's say if you want to do enhanced damage, yes, Furina, especially like this team, is crazy. And yeah, like let's say if you switch Neuvillette and go like Xinchu, you still will be completely okay. You don't need another like, so yeah, crazy. All right, thanks for joining, guys. That's it for today. And so yeah, I will be online tomorrow. Like, by the way, about tomorrow, if you know, guys, tomorrow is going to be it's in 14 hours. So yeah, we're going to get Nahida banner with Cookie Shinobu, which is crazy. And not only Cookie, but Xinchu, which is, if you notice that Xinchu is just insane character. Setos is up to you if you want him to if you want to use him, because he is mostly on field DPS character. Not a bad one, but you know, let's say Xinchu's, Cookie Shinobu's value they are way more valuable. They are supportive characters. Cookie Shinobu especially for like and by the way, Cookie Shinobu plays great with Kinich. I tested this couple times, like times with Kinich, a Hyperbloom Kinich team, and her AoE, I mean area of effect, it's pretty okay. It's not like Shanling's Pyronado. It's way better. So yeah, it's like this. Yeah, thanks for yeah, you're very welcome. Inawan, you're very welcome. So yeah, thanks for joining once again, and yes, feel free to join tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.